Shopping for an affordable Android smartphone doesn't mean you have to sacrifice specs, power, and features. The Pixel 6 is proof of that. It gives you snappy performance, quality cameras, and loads of software smarts for under $400. A handset we recommend not only to Android purists, but anyone tempted to make the jump from an Apple iPhone SE. Why should you choose it over the Pixel 6? Google has kept the eye-catching design while packing many of that phone's top features into a frame that's smaller and lighter. The Pixel 6 has the same processor as the flagships for powering its photography tools, plus the tech giant promises Android and security updates for years to come. It's quickly obvious that when it comes to looks, the 6 is clearly a Pixel phone. The camera bump that runs along the entire width of the back to separate the two-tone color scheme returns, although it has been pared back slightly. We like that the new version is thinner and less chunky, sitting flush when it's on a flat surface. Alongside the flash and nothing, Pixel phones boast one of the most unique designs of 2022. The glass back of the Pixel 6 is replaced with plastic on the 6a, but it still feels high-end. One bonus is that the slipperiness we encountered on the Pixel 6 is no longer a major issue, as the 6a can be gripped with one hand. With a 6.1-inch display, we won't call the Pixel 6 a small phone, but it's clearly much more compact than the Pixel 6 and Pro, closer in size to the iPhone 13. So if you found the Pixel 6 too big, this affordable alternative will feel much better. Although you may still want to invest in a case to protect the rear panel, which seems a bit easier to scratch. While the camera bump is black on all three Pixel phones, you have three two-tone colors in the 6a: Dub Sage, Chalk, and Charcoal. This translates to light green and dark green, soft gray or white, and light gray or dark gray. One of the attractions of the Pixel phones has always been their ability to take excellent pictures with minimal effort. Point, click, and enjoy. In tests, we found this hasn't changed on the Pixel 6a. Despite the camera's primary lens being downgraded from a 15-megapixel wide angle to a 12.2MP wide angle, so that's closer to a Pixel 5. You also get a 12MP ultra-wide on the rear module of the 6a, while your selfies are shot in a solid 8MP. Our results were consistently clear and crisp. Wielding the Pixel 6a on a slightly overcast day, we enjoyed pleasing color accuracy on buildings and the sky. On brighter days, the colors of our garden plants popped on the vivid OLED display. If you need a camera to shoot quick snaps for social media, this has you covered. The secret sauce, as always, is Google's machine learning powered by its in-house tensor chip. Like the Pixel 6, it powers a handful of impressive computational photography and video modes. Our favorite is Magic Eraser, which instantly removes unwanted subjects from images, perfect if you're taking pictures of busier city landmarks on holiday. We tested this at the National Gallery in London, removing two people in the frame with a click. To most eyes, especially on smaller screens, you won't be able to tell they were ever there. The phone struggles more if it's tasked with removing large crowds of people, as we found out during a test at the bustling Chinatown area, with blurry artifacts left on the image after the editing. More AI features returning for this more affordable handset are Face Unblur, which does exactly what it sounds like, and stops faces and photos from being blurry, plus its True Tone tech, which makes the cameras more effective at accurately showing darker skin tones in portraits. The only tool missing is Motion Mode, which adds effects to moving objects. So if that's a major draw, you'll have to spend more for the flagships. There's no point buying a phone that won't be supported into the future. Luckily, that's not an issue with the 6a. It's no surprise given Google is the developer of Android, but Pixel phones are among the first to enjoy fresh updates, including Android 13, which is now in beta, but expected to see a release in the coming weeks. Google promises Android updates until July 2025 and security updates until July 2027. And that's further into the future than the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, which are supported until 2026. The Android 12 software you get out of the box is simple to use and easy to navigate, with neat customization like the ability to match the color of your icons to your wallpaper. Plus the return of live translation that helps you converse in 11 languages or read text you don't understand from photos, perfect for your next jaunt abroad. Google says the Pixel 6a battery can last beyond 24 hours, which is what you would want buying a smartphone in 2022. In our test, we found that the battery drained quicker than we would have liked during one day of heavier use, lots of software updates, around 2 hours of Spotify listening during a commute to and from work, some YouTube browsing, and a handful of game downloads, going from 70% at 11:30 am to dead by 8:40 p.m. the same evening. The next day we tested with lighter use and found the battery performance to be better. So while you can certainly get a full day from the Pixel 6 battery, if you stick to checking emails or social media and listening to music via Bluetooth to your earbuds or wireless speakers, we don't advise traveling without a charger. The smartphone uses USB-C for charging and wired headphones, but there's no wall adapter in the box. And it's a bit of a shame that there's no wireless charging either.